Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
Aaron and Kendall's house has been on the market for 2 long years.
It seems like sometimes that we're just stuck in this house, we're gonna die here.
Buyers can't get past the obvious problems to see the potential.
It's kind of dark and gloomy.
You can't really visualize the room the way you want it.
You're kind of bursting at the seams a bit?
Yes.
With a budget of $5,000 and some clever staging and design tricks, it's all about maximizing the space. I'm going to transform this unsellable house into one that sells.
Wow.
When your home is ready for sale, the first thing you do, identify your target market. People want a space that fits their needs. If your home is smaller, you must make the most of all the available space. Here in historic Charleston, South Carolina, small starter homes are in high demand. With a large number of young professionals and new families settling in the area, the population's rapidly growing. This starter home, however, hasn't had a single offer. This 1,300 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, listed at $146,000, has been on the market for a staggering 2 years. Aaron and Kendall have been living in this house longer than they ever expected.
We always had in mind it was going to be a starter home. We've lived here over 6 years now, and it's definitely time to move on. Our family has grown.
It's a great house, it's just we've outgrown it, and I think it's time to move on.
With 2 growing children, 8-year-old Keegan and 2-year-old Madison, they have run out of space and are in need of a bigger house.
There's 4 of us now. There's just too much stuff we have in the house, clutter.
Adding extra pressure, Aaron's in the army and will soon be deployed for 12 months, leaving nurse Kendall on her own.
My biggest fear is that he leaves and the house sells like 2 weeks later as soon as he's gone, and I'm stuck dealing with everything.
They're out of space, out of time, and out of options.
It seems like sometimes that we're just stuck in this house, we're gonna die, you know, throw the headstone right out front, you know, this is just where we're gonna be.
This street is great. And look at this palm tree, it's absolutely beautiful. The house is well maintained on the outside, and I love that little seating area there with the tomato plants. So it looks like the problems are going to be on the inside. So your house has been on the market for 2 years.
2 long years.
Which is a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
What would be really great if you guys just show me around so I can get a feel of the place?
Okay. The first room you come into is the dining room. It's dark red. So
I did notice that.
It has a lot of stuff in it.
Quite big furniture.
It's big and there's a lot of it.
It's easy to keep on top of everything then.
No.
Any house after 6 years is going to look a little on the scruffy side just because you've been living in it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's impossible to keep it immaculate.
Yeah.
So this is your main living room?
It is. We spend most of our time in here. So it always just seems like a disaster no matter what we do. There's stuff everywhere all the time.
There's toys everywhere.
There are toys everywhere.
You quite like the big furniture.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I'm a kind of brown guy.
Sometimes if you've got big pieces in a room when they're quite dark, it makes the room look a bit smaller.
Right.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of storage space.
No, and anything that we have, everything is full.
Yeah.
We have absolutely outgrown this house.
Uh-huh.
Time to find something bigger.
Yeah. Can you show me upstairs?
Yes, sure. Down the hall, we have both of the kids' rooms. The first one is Keegan's room.
Wowzers. It's the pirate's life for me. Yar. This is an amazing room, but it's slightly on the overpowering side.
He's in here working away and playing all the time.
Yeah.
It's fantastic that you have such a creative child, but it doesn't make selling your house any easier.
No, it does not.
The problem with these beds is because they're at eye level, they really make the room feel much smaller. When you walk in, it's like, yar, in the bed.
Yeah.
What's behind the pirate flag?
It was a cute painting of a tree and a little airplane, and he thinks it's hideous now, and it's for babies, and so he's covered it up with pirate flags.
You've even got a suit of armour in here. I mean, these are usually in, like, such huge, stately homes. Never let children have any say in interior design, because you end up with suits of armour.
Suits of armor and pirate flags.
Yes.
Excellent. So, Madisons Room is next door?
Yes. Yep. This is Madison's room.
Oh, wow. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of houses. I have never seen a room this pink in all my life.
Yeah, how about it, huh?
Sometimes it's difficult for buyers to picture themselves in a space. How do you think she'll feel if you get rid of the pink?
We've been telling her, you know, maybe gonna do something a little different with your room just while we're selling the house. And then when we move, if you want a little pink back in your room, then maybe we could do that.
Right,
but
that's been the compromise so far is, hey, when we get our new place, we'll do this.
Right.
You
That's
said
where we're
there's
at.
a really nasty English lady coming and she's going to steal your pink room. Madison's going to hate me. Should we head on out?
all right.
Wow, before I get a headache. Houses in this neighborhood are selling for between $72,000 and $165,000. At $146,000, Kendal and Aaron's house is right on target. But it's not showing well enough to beat out the competition. The couple's realtor, Kimberly, knows what they're up against.
When a home's been on the market as long as it has, it's easy to get back to a state that maybe isn't ideal for showing buyers.
I've asked Kimberly to hold an open house to see what potential buyers think.
Walls are dark.
It's kind of dark and gloomy.
I'm not a big fan of the carpet.
No. I'd rather have hardwood.
It seems so crowded.
I want to feel that comfort. I don't want to feel like I'm in prison.
For us, we would need more of a study or an office.
Right.
But it is kind of hard with all the toys everywhere.
You can't really visualize the room the way you want it.
This room needs a lot of help.
I want a place that we can just walk into when it's ours.
Yes.
I don't want to have to come in here and paint or redo anything. I want it to be move-in ready.
I've talked to Aaron and Kendal about decluttering and depersonalizing, and they haven't really listened fully. It really needs to be done to a different level.
I think there are three main things we're fighting with. It's dark, there's big furniture, and it looks cluttered. But you're not surprised by that, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm not very surprised at all.
Someone said they were looking for a home office. The most likely person to be buying this house will probably be the same you, a young couple who don't necessarily have children. This house is too overcrowded, and I think that makes it difficult for them to see their own possessions. We also got a comment that people were looking for a turnkey property. It's important to get it up to that standard so it can be described as a turnkey property. And the thing is it's very easy to solve. Paint it a nice bright colour, you know, we'll look at what to do with the furniture. It's just maybe about working the space a bit better.
Okay.
People generally don't want small, cluttered houses with no storage. They want light, bright rooms. My plan begins in the dining room, the first room off the front entry of the house. We'll paint over the dark red walls with a lighter, brighter, fresher colour and reduce the furniture to show more livable space. Next, the living room will get an overhaul with a new floor. Lighter furniture in a new configuration will complete this fresh, sophisticated look. Madison's room will be changed dramatically as we paint over the pink. A reading chair and daybed will add maturity and elegance to the space. And in Keegan's room, we'll build a bed that can be tucked away into the wall. Adding a desk will show the room's potential as a home office. Potential buyers thought this house was dark, cluttered, the paint was overpowering, and it wasn't a turnkey property. It's all about maximising the space you have. But before I can get a move on, a mass declutter is in order.
The night's gone.
Yeah.
Pick it up there.
Use your muscles.
There you go.
They're doing a really good job. Can I try your hat on? I think it might be a bit small for me. Do you want to give it a go? There we go. What else do you think we should put in? With the clutter gone, the real work can begin. And while our crew gets to it, I'm arranging a little real estate 101 for our couple. I'm sending Kendal and Aaron to get a taste of the competition. They'll be viewing a nearby house similar to their own. With only slightly more space and an extra half bath, this house sold for $16,000 over Kendal and Aaron's asking price. and in only 2 months.
Ooh, wow.
Blue.
Yeah, the color definitely brightens up the house. It's pretty good.
I think we need to make a better first impression when people come in. The living room's cute. I like the layout.
It's kind of a confined space compared to ours.
No, I love the layout of ours much better.
Yeah, the living space where we actually spend our time and play with our kids is much bigger than what we're looking at here. If they can't see past everything else, they're not going to see what the layout we have is, and it's definitely beating this one for sure.
Can I go look upstairs?
A little office area.
Yeah. It's small. I mean, I don't think it's any bigger than the size of our bedrooms, the kids' bedroom. They just have a lot less stuff. This bedroom seems nice.
Yeah.
I really don't think these 2 bedrooms are any different than ours. Neutral color probably.
Yeah, color's
helps
good.
Compared to pink
The color's
and green
like our
rooms.
downstairs.
If this house is selling, I cannot understand why we've been unable to sell ours. I guess people really cannot look past colors, and
Junk.
our house
We gotta clean
doesn't
stuff
show
out.
near as well. I think ours could look 10 times better.
I think we'll be better.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey,
Good.
good.
How was the house?
It was good. It looked really nice.
Uh-huh.
It was very bright and well decorated and organized.
It felt fresh.
Can you see this house looking like that?
I hope so.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
I definitely love our layout more,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think if we can,
Freshen it up.
yeah, then I
It'd
really
be good.
think ours is gonna look great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Once we get it looking, you know, sparkly and new, I don't think we'll have any problems. So if you guys could get into your work clothes, I've got a few projects for you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Excellent.
good.
All right.
Meanwhile, my handyman Dave is already hard at work building Keegan an addition for his room that will create space and show buyers potential for a home office. Hey David, how's it going?
Hey, good, how are you?
He's going to be working with you on this amazing space-saving solution,
Okay.
and I need you downstairs.
All right, let's go.
Cool.
Let's get some tools.
Okay.
So, do you know what this is?
No.
No? It may look like a box, but it's gonna serve a really important function in a bedroom like this.
Okay.
Can you grab the handle right here? Pull out and forward,
Okay.
and you have a bed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is called a Murphy bed.
Very cool.
As you can see, I built most of it, but you're gonna help me apply the trim detail, okay?
Okay. I think having the Murphy bed in there is great because he can fold it up and people can look at it and see they could have a great office space.
Have you ever pulled up carpet before, Aaron?
That'll be my first time.
My only one tip is that when you're cutting up the strips, you then have to roll them.
Right.
So don't cut them too big, because otherwise you've got this huge, great, like, roll of carpet. And carpet is amazingly heavy.
All right. This carpet's been bothering me for quite some time, so I'm looking forward to some new floors in here for sure. Looking forward to rip this up.
Buyers prefer laminate or hardwood flooring in rooms where you have food, because I think it's a bit more hygienic. Also, so many kids have allergies these days, and you know all the little mites that live in the carpets?
Yeah.
If you've got asthma, they're a complete nightmare. So I think the best thing to do is to rip it up.
This is a cordless nail gun, dangerous tool. As you'll be using this, you need glasses. And since you are using this, I need glasses.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm gonna nail the first one and show you how to use the gun. Push in, press the trigger. I'm gonna hold the trim.
All right.
You hold the gun, press it in,
Right there.
down a little bit, yep. And pop the trigger. Okay. Put the edge of the gun there, add some force to it when you push. Pop. There you go. We'll go a little bit farther right there. Good job. You can do this. You got this. See how much nicer this looks? Then we're gonna add some baseboard, and we're done.
Okay.
Now, one thing that's very important about Murphy beds, and I can't stress this enough, never close the bed with the child in the bed, okay?
I'll
If you
keep
can
that in
remember
mind.
that, this is great.
All right.
All right.
This must have been really difficult to clean.
It was. Myself or Kendall vacuumed it at least once a day. Being the common area where we spend all our time, it just stayed really dirty. There we go.
Okay. New floor, new beginnings.
With the upcoming deployment, the pressure to get this whole process going and finished before I leave is the key. That'll just make my job that much easier over there.
What we're gonna do is, this wall is a bit dark, don't you think? Yeah, it's dark, so we're gonna paint it this nice color here. So if you guys could paint down here, and I'm gonna do some rollering up there. Could you do that? Yeah. And careful of your dress, Madison, because it's really pretty.
Fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, it actually is.
Brush it off, brush it off. Okay. Onto the wall.
You're a human paintbrush.
There you go, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Thanks, guys, and thank you for your painting. But now if you wouldn't mind leaving so we can finish the job.
All right, let's go, guys.
Thank you.
Say thanks.
We're getting ready for the final push. First up, our master plan for the floors. The carpet in this room was really tight, so we're replacing it with this quality laminate flooring that has a 30-year warranty. And that's going to give this room the turnkey look that buyers demand. Next, we focus on giving the living room more space. Buyers hate clutter. It makes rooms look smaller, and it's also more difficult for them to imagine their own possessions in a space. So we built this storage unit to help tidy up the sitting room. We're almost there. The family will be back in just a few short hours, so we've got to put on the final touches. Buyers love wood floor, but because this is a dark grain wood, we've added this area rug just to soften the look a bit. Even neutral spaces need a pop of colour to anchor the room and capture the interest of the buyers. Accent pillows, flowers and rugs can work wonders on any budget. The unit I asked Dave to make is impressive.
To minimize the clutter and maximize the space in this room, we had to be very creative. We took 3 separate pieces of furniture, cut and joined them together, and by painting them all the one color, we've created a custom entertainment unit.
It is amazing how changing the paint from dark to light totally transforms the room. When you're selling your house, you don't have to spend a fortune on art. This is wrapping paper that we found and we framed it, and it looks beautiful. Keeping a couple of key personal items adds the warm, inviting touch that makes buyers comfortable in a space. And best of all, it won't cost you a thing. We've still got a little bit of pink.
Oh,
Hey, oh my gosh. Wow.
That looks really, really good.
A lot of buyers said it was dark and small, but it is now perfect.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh,
Yes.
it's so nice.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I love the curtains and the rug, everything.
All we did in this room, took away those 2 bits of furniture there, reupholstered the chairs, and we put those lovely accent pillows in and painted it a pale colour.
It's nice. I like it a
And
lot.
it's all your stuff. This is your furniture, that's your china cabinet.
Right.
But just by taking away that very dark burgundy, you really see it now.
Yeah.
The most important thing about this room is it's the first thing that buyers see. So you really want it to be an impact on them. And I don't know anyone walking into this room who wouldn't want this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
And the big surprise is...
Oh my
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I love it. I love this
Unbelievable.
room.
It's beautiful in here. Unbelievable. The floors are amazing. You know, I've got to try the couch out.
I'm afraid it's not as comfy as your last
Oh,
one.
it's
Good?
beautiful though.
It is. It's
I
really
love
nice.
it.
Just by changing the positioning of the television,
Right, yeah.
moving the furniture, it just feels much more open.
It's like 10 times bigger, it feels
Right.
like.
Yeah.
I know, I
yeah,
love
that
the
thing's,
entertainment
that
center.
thing's amazing too, yeah.
We've built this storage unit to help tidy up. There's lots of space in there for the toys and DVDs and stuff like that.
Nice, very nice.
I'm really happy. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool in here. That looks really, really good.
I love
amazing.
Keegans
Yeah,
Room.
he's gonna love
yes. This is a great workspace.
Oh my gosh. This is really, really cool. I've been wanting a desk in here for forever how long.
With the changes that have been made, buyers are going to see their things much better in this space now than they could before.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, super
Yeah.
cool.
Now, the princess room.
Yes. Wow.
Oh man,
I
this
love
is
it.
nice.
Yeah.
So you don't think she'll be too sad that the pink's gone?
She'll be fine. This is great.
I love this little princess bed. She's gonna sit in here and be reading all night with her little lamp.
I remember the first time I had a grown-up bed. I was like, I'm so grown up.
The house was unsellable up until now. No way I could ever imagine it be decorated like this and the walls looking as good as they do and everything else.
Do you like it? Yes. Do you think princesses have beds like this?
I'm really excited to see what buyers are gonna have to say now. Once people start coming through the door, I don't know why anybody wouldn't fall in love with the house immediately after touring it.
It's clean, it's bright, it's open, and I think it's gonna definitely help us sell this place.
I think the important thing is you are trying to sell your house.
Right.
So the most important thing is not necessarily that they like them, but that the buyers like them.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, you know, you want them to be happy.
Right.
And so I think we've just struck really the right balance between buyers liking it and the kids liking it.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Yes.
Now it's time for the final verdict from potential buyers.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I thought that the house looked beautiful. The floors look fantastic.
I love it. I love the living room. I love the kids' bedroom. The Murphy bed is awesome. I love how you can have the bedroom space and then pull it up to where you can have a completely open floor space and do whatever you want to in the room. I thought it was great. You see an office space, you see a bedroom, and you see a spare bedroom for visitors.
It looks welcoming, approachable, and a great investment for a home to live in.